Hi everyone, I am Nikita Uttam Chandani. I welcome you all in my channel Learnify Me, and I would like to take you all to the explanation of the poem Road Not Taken, which is written by a famous American poet, Robert Frost. Before we talk about this poem, let us talk about the poet here. So before we begin with the poetry, let us first talk about the poet. His full name is Robert Lee Frost, who was a famous American poet. He pens down realistic representations of the rural life. He follows very simple style of writing. He has won many accolades and awards. He has won 4 Pulitzer Prizes for poetry. He was born in March 1874, died in January 1963. He was referred as a poet of nature. Additionally, on his tombstone, a passage from his poem, A Lesson for Today, has been carved. Let us start the poetry. Let us begin from the first stanza of the poem. Poem में stanza होते हैं, पैरा नहीं होते हैं. So before we talk about this poem, the title says road not taken. वो रास्ता जो मैंने नहीं लिया. That means हमें ना 10th के बाद बहुत सारे ऑप्शंस दिए जाते हैं. There's a multiple cuisines which we are offered in our life. A plate full of commerce, science, humanities. We would like to take PCB or PCM. That's on our hand. Humanities लेना है, commerce लेना है. That's in our hand. It's our call, right? बट ये जो चॉइसेस अवेलेबल होते हैं वो एक दफा चॉइस करने के बाद क्या हम उसको अंडू कर सकते हैं आफ्टर रियलाइजिंग कि हाँ आई कैन नॉट वर्क ऑन फिजिक्स मैथ्स और chemistry. Can I undo that after cracking my 12th exams? I cannot, right? Either I have to start from zero. So that is what the choices which we makes our future. हम जो choices लेते हैं वो हमारे future बनाते हैं और हमारा future से हम जानने चाहते हैं कि हम कौन है और हम किस चीज के लिए जाने जाएंगे, राइट? सो एक दफा जो चॉइसेस जो अल्टरनेटिव्स हमें मिलते हैं चूज करने के बाद बस हमें उसी के वे में उसी के रास्ते पे हम आगे बढ़ते हैं और आगे और चॉइसेस आते रहते हैं, बट वी कैन नॉट कम बैक टू द पैथ फ्रॉम वेयर वी स्टार्ट, right? So there are several paths which are offered in our life. This poem is symbolizing the choices of the life. Okay, so let us begin the first stanza. Two roads diverge. Diverge means separated and took a different direction. That means fork. In yellow wood. Yellow wood here it is representing forest. कि पतझड़ का जैसे मौसम था, पत्ते कैसे हो गए थे, येलो हो चुके थे, काफी डिकम्पोजिंग लीव थे और ये लीव्स जो थे वो बता रहे थे कि कहीं ना कहीं वो ओल्ड पीपल को, विदरिंग पीपल को बता रहे हैं. बट पोएट हियर इज न्यू, राइट? So two roads diverged in a yellow wood, and sorry, I could not travel both and be one traveler. Long I stood and looked down one as far as I could, to where it bent in the undergrowth. कहते कि ना मैं बस देखता रहा उन दोनों रास्तों पे जहां पे वो सेपरेशन हो रहा था, दिखा रहे थे मुझे जो दो अल्टरनेटिव्स. यहाँ पे पोएट जो है वो एक फॉरेस्ट में जा रहे हैं, वहां फॉरेस्ट में उनको दो पैथ दिखा रहे हैं डिवाइड होते हुए, दो रास्ते निकलते हैं, कहीं ना कहीं तो ये रास्ते लीड करते होंगे. एंड बस तभी उस मोमेंट पे पोएट रियलाइज कर रहे हैं, खड़े रहते हैं एंड ही इज रियलाइजिंग हियर कि मैं कहाँ जाऊं. सो ही इज इन डिलेमा कि विच वन शुड आई पिक. ओके, कंटिन्यूअसली वो देखते रहे जहां दूर तक जितनी नजर पहुंची उनकी. ही kept on staring and looked down one as far as I could, to where it bent in the undergrowth. वहां तक जब तक वो फॉरेस्ट में वो रास्ता गुम नहीं हो जाता कहीं. ग्रोथ ऑफ द प्लांट्स एंड बुशेस, उन बुशेस के पीछे कहीं वो रास्ता गुम ना हो जाए, जिधर तक मेरी नजर पहुंची वहां तक. Then the next stanza says, then took the other as just as fair, and having perhaps the better claim, because it was grassy and wanted wear, though as for that the passing there had warned them really about the same. कहते अब जब ये पोएट ने जो दूसरा रास्ता लेने की कोशिश करी है तो उन्होंने बोला कि मैंने ये दूसरा रास्ता, ये वाला रास्ता लिया जो दूसरा है. दिस इज वॉट आई हैव पिक्ड ऑन. वाई? बिकॉज ये जो रास्ता है जस्ट एज फेयर, वो मुझे इसी की तरह बस इतना ही अच्छा लगा जितना ये रास्ता है, तो मैंने ये रास्ता ले लिया है. ठीक है, and having perhaps a better claim, शायद ये बहुत बेहतर ऑप्शन है, बेहतर ऑप्शन है इससे, ऐसे करके ये सोच रहे हैं पोइट. Because it was grassy, because it was grassy, grassy मतलब कि ऐसा रास्ता जो unused था. तो यहाँ पे ना हमें ये पता चल रहा है कि जो ये grassy route ले रहे हैं पोएट, वो काफी एडवेंचरस है पोएट. यहाँ पे उन्होंने ऐसा रास्ता चुना जो नहीं ट्रैवल किया गया था, which was less traveled by the people, which was unused, right, and wanted where had not been used, which has not been used here. And though as far that the passing there had warned them really about the same, कहते वो रास्ते में भी आगे चलते हुए मुझे यही चीज लगा कि ये भी तो सेम ही इस रास्ते की तरह ही था, वहां पे भी तो यही bushes थी, which was आगे जाके had warned them really about the same, which was used, लेकिन आगे जाने के बाद the passing there had warned. Now, so let us begin the third stanza of the poem, which says, and both that morning equally lay, in leaves no stab had trodden black. Oh, I kept the first for another day. Yet knowing how way leads on to way, I doubted if I should ever come back. Here now the poet is talking about the thing that is, and that morning equally lay. In leaves no stab had trodden black. If you walked over the particular thing, these leaves are green. Leaves are green, okay, which are not turned black here. So if in no leaves had trodden black, but here they are saying that वो वॉकड ओवर नहीं थे, दोनों ही रास्ते क्या थे, वो भी कम ट्रैवल्ड था उस पर्टिकुलर मॉर्निंग पे. ओ आई केप्ट द फर्स्ट फॉर अनदर डे, कहते ओ मैंने जो दूसरा रास्ता था वो मैंने किसी और दिन के लिए रखा. येट नोइंग हाउ वे लीड्स ऑन टू वे, पता था मुझे कि एक रास्ते से दूसरा रास्ता कैसे निकलता जाता है, राइट. एक रास्ता चुनने के बाद क्या मैं दूसरा रास्ता चुन सकती हूँ? शायद नहीं, बिल्कुल नहीं, राइट. So that is what here it has been said कि एक से दूसरा रास्ते दूसरे choices मुझे बनते जाएंगे, लेकिन again to be back on the root choice, that is impossible for me. I doubted if I should ever come back, शायद कभी भी मैं आऊंगा इधर, मुझे पता नहीं है, ऐसे. So the poet is talking about both the paths which were quite similar, which was similar in leaves, as the leaves were still green in color. Nobody has walked on that particular path. Okay, let's move, and he is keeping the next the other path which is left for the next time. Let's look at the last stanza of the poem, which says, I shall be telling this with a sigh, somewhere ages and ages hence. Two roads diverged in a woods, and I took the one less travelled by, and that has made all the difference. So here the poet is trying to say that कि मैं इसको ना बहुत sigh से बोलूंगा. Sigh means a long breath, जैसे ऐसे करते हैं ना हम, that is called a long breath. ठीक है, that's called sigh. So somewhere ages and ages hence, कि काफी टाइम पहले, बहुत सालों पहले, two roads diverged in a wood, दो ऐसे रास्ते थे जो वुड में निकल रहे थे, ठीक है, that is जहां मुझे ऑप्शंस मिल रहे थे. And I took the one, ऐसे दो रास्ते थे, and I took the one which was less traveled by, मैंने ऐसा रास्ता लिया जो ग्रासी था, जो शायद से कम ट्रैवल किया गया था. एंड दैट हैज मेड ऑल द डिफरेंस, बस उसी की वजह से आज मैं अभी जो हूं वो मैं उस चॉइस की वजह से हूं. एंड दैट इज सो करेक्टली स्पोकन हियर. सो पोएट हियर इज emphasizing on the thing कि the choices which we are presented or offered by the life, it should be chosen so meticulously, so mindfully, that we should be aware with the fact the choices are undone. For say, if you have chosen to pursue a career with science stream or humanities, or let's say commerce, it has to be known here that we cannot undo that decision after several years. PCB करना है कि PCM करना है, that is also our call, लेकिन उस call को हम फिर undo नहीं कर पाएंगे. तो it is better to choose meticulously, wisely and mindfully. Fine. Let us look at the poetry devices which are used in the poem. There we are. Let's look at the figurative devices used in the poem. The first one is Thoroughly, the whole poem is symbolism. The device is symbolism because it symbolizes the choices in life. The two roads here, two roads, it symbolizes the two choices in life. Okay, so the first device is symbolism. Next is repetition. Repetition means where two or more words or lines are repeated. So here we have first line, two roads diverged in a yellow wood, and the last stanza we have the same line. It has been repeated. The second one is ages and ages before, which is repeated in last stanza. Let's talk about the another figurative device, and that is anaphora. Anaphora means where the starting of the lines, the two consecutive starting of the lines is same. That means and sorry I could not, and be one traveler, and look down. These are the same starters. So that's why it is called anaphora here. Okay. Let's look in the next stanza. We have सेम कंसोनेंट साउंड, जिसका कंसोनेंट साउंड सेम आता है उसको बोल जाता है एलिट्रेशन. जैसे मैंने बोल दिया नॉटी निकिता, प्रिटी प्रिया, प प, नॉटी निकिता, न न, द कंसोनेंट साउंड्स, बेटी बॉट अ बाटा, ब ब, these are the consonant sounds which are repeated at the start of the word. इनको बोला जाता है एलिट्रेशन. इसीलिए यहाँ पे है दो, as for that, the, passing there. So the, that, though, that, the, there. These are what? These are your alliteration. So let's talk about the rhyming scheme of the poem. In the first stanza it is wood. Let's give it as A. So A, number A goes here. It's A. Excuse me with this. A. So both go. Let's keep it as B. A, B. Wood stood. A, B, A. Could, A. So A, B, A, and undergrowth is again B. Okay. Pardon my handwriting which is dancing here. Let me give it another one here. It is B. थोड़ा बुढ़ा लग रहा था ना वो भी इसलिए. ठीक है. हाँ. So A, B, A, B. And same applies over here. If you could see, fair, where, there. It rhymes together. While claim and same rhymes together. So it is A, B, A, B. Thoroughly in the whole poem, A, B, A, B is what the rhyming scheme been followed. Let's look at this next stanza. Rhyming scheme is followed same. Lay rhymes with day, way, while black and back rhymes together. Same is the case in the last stanza, but here the repetition is found. That is, ages and ages repeated. Two roads diverge in a wood and I. So two roads diverge in a wood. Remember the first line of the poem which is repeated over here in the last stanza? So here I take your leave note with the wonderful meme of English. Let's look at that. Here, due to the recommendation of Robert Frost, so many people have now taken the road not taken, that it is now officially to be known as the road taken. In order to take the road not taken, people must now take the road formerly known as the road not taken. Thank you everyone. Have a nice day. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye. See ya.